Do you know how that spoonful of honey you put in your morning tea comes to you? It's a truly wonderful thing. It is as a result of the infinite hard work of honeybees that we are able to get this fresh honey as food. So let's see what the chemistry is behind this honey production. When bees land on flowers in search of food, they use a long tube-like tongue called the proboscis to suck up the nectar in the flowers, but they don't digest it. Instead, they store it in a special internal pouch called the honey stomach. Inside the bee's honey stomach, the nectar mixes with a special enzyme called invertase. Through this enzyme, the sugar in the nectar begins to break down into simpler sugars that are more easily digested, glucose and fructose. When her honey stomach is completely full, the forager flies back to the dark of the hive. But she doesn't just spit the nectar into the honeycomb. She passes it mouth to mouth to a young processor bee. The processor bee chews the nectar for about half an hour, adding even more enzymes from her own glands. This isn't just to make it sweeter. These enzymes create a small amount of gluconic acid and hydrogen peroxide, turning the mixture into an acidic environment that is hostile to bacteria. It is no longer nectar, but it is still not honey. At this stage, the liquid is very watery. If the bees left it as it is, it would spoil from fermentation due to the high moisture. So the processor bees spread the watery syrup across the perfect hexagonal wax cells of the honeycomb. Then thousands of bees perform a miracle of coordination. They stand over the cells and beat their wings at an incredible speed, creating a continuous draft of warm air throughout the entire hive. This constant fanning evaporates the water from the nectar. The moisture drops from 80% to less than 18%. Finally, the liquid becomes thick, sticky, and immortal. To protect their masterpiece, the bees seal the cell with a fresh, airtight layer of beeswax, locking it away for the harsh winter.